What's going on, guys? So today I'm going to make a nice little dinner. Turkey wings with gravy, mashed potatoes, homemade mashed potatoes with green beans, fresh green beans, no can. We ain't using nothing canned here. All right, so the first thing you want to do, obviously, wash your hands and get started on your turkey wings. All right. So the first thing you want to do with your turkey wings, you want to make sure you season them real well. I like to season mine real well. Turkey wings tend to dry up and you lose flavor. You don't want to lose the flavor of the turkey wings up. All right, so I use Prudhomme poultry seasoning. Prudhomme's poultry seasoning. Shout out to Prudhomme poultry seasoning. This is it for real. All right, another thing, I'm gonna use a little garlic powder. Everybody loves garlic powder. Black pepper, simple. And my favorite, you're gonna see this a lot on my channel, complete seasoning. It's the best seasoning. It's the best. And some cayenne pepper. I like to use cayenne pepper a lot too. My family from Louisiana. We like a little kick to our food. All right, so guys, check this out. So right now we're gonna get started on our green beans and mashed potatoes. So your potatoes, I use red potatoes. I love red potatoes. I like the color, you know. So first thing you want to do is clean your potatoes, of course. If you never made homemade mashed potatoes, you'll be surprised how easy it is. I don't want to insult anybody's intelligence, but I'm going to go step by step with this so everybody will know. Really can't mess this up, honestly. All right, so green beans, fresh green beans. All right, so I never grew up on I know a lot of people from the country, they were like, oh, I used to pick green beans and shuck them or whatever that is, peas and all that. I never did, so I had to learn this, you know. It's not difficult though. I think once you start, you get the gist of a lot of things in life once you start. So with the green beans, I'll show you, I'll give you an example. You want to make sure you're just taking off the ends. I take off the ends. That's it. It's a little process because I have a few little green beans. I like green beans, right? So you just taking off the ends and put them in the pot. Putting them right in the pot. I already rinsed them off. All right, guys. So listen, for the green beans, you see I have like a little water in there. You're not boiling green beans, so it's almost like you are steaming them. So you want to add a little water to the bottom. I got my salted butter in there. I'm gonna add a little seasoning or whatever, and then my bacon. So I have my bacon and my onions kind of like sauteing over here until the bacon is done. Then you want to come back and make sure your green beans aren't getting too soft. I don't like real soft green beans. You know, I like it still cooked enough to where the nutrients are still in it. You cook all the nutrients out of it if you try to boil it all the way down. So you're not boiling them really, you're steaming them. I'll show you guys the final result. You just watch it. That's my preference. I'm just showing you how I do it. Okay, so I add a little salt, pepper, and a little complete seasoning to my my green beans. Now I'm just gonna let them steam a little bit. You see the butter in the water. It looks like it's a lot of water, but that's butter mixed into it. So let it steam for about 10-15 minutes. I check on them, and I'll get my potatoes. Next up, we're gonna start working on our mashed potatoes. All right, so your green beans smell great. They smell great. They look good. It's not cooked too far down. I like my green beans with a little nutrients in them. Ironic because I got bacon, but hey, I bet your kids eat the green beans if they see that bacon in there. All right, so now I got my potatoes the skin all peeled. Now you're gonna mash them. I bought this. I'm glad I bought it because I like homemade mashed potatoes. So I'm gonna mash them up. You'll see how it looks when I get there. Mash up the potatoes. Smash, right? So the key ingredient for mashing mashed potatoes, you want to use some butter and you want to use milk. So I'll show you the steps. So I added in my parsley flakes, a little garlic, some butter. So on medium-high heat, it's gonna cook up, it's gonna thicken up to that normal mashed potato look that you're used to out of the box. I promise, if you try this, it's gonna be 10 times better than instant mashed potatoes. No knock though, no knock against instant mashed potatoes. All right, so listen guys, this is a must. You have to do this step if you don't want your turkey wings to be dry. You don't want them to be, you want them to have some flavor, right? So this is what you want to do. You want to grab some flour. So you need about half a cup of flour and a little bit over a half a cup of water, right? And you're gonna make like a slurry. It's like a slurry. I'll show you how it is. Got my flour, all-purpose flour. Don't get self-rising or none of that. You're gonna have a guy. You're gonna have something else you don't want. All-purpose flour, please. Half a cup. Cold water. Obviously, if you're making more turkey wings, you're gonna need more water, and more flour maybe. But I'm not making that many turkey wings, so just make a little slurry like this. Making a little slurry. It's gonna go clutch for your gravy. Also, at the end, I don't think I showed you guys this. I added a half a stick of butter to my turkey wings. After I put my bell peppers and onions, I added a half a stick of butter. And I broke them down. I cut them up. I put them inside my. It's gonna do wonders for your gravy. Make like a little slurry. Not too much. You probably be adding a little more to this. Add a little more water. You want it to get to the bottom. Turkey wings is gonna go on point. Y'all see that? It's gonna be on point now. Guarantee it. All right, so I already set my oven to 450. You wanna let them bake. First, I let them bake with the top on, with aluminum foil on, for about 30 minutes just to see where they're at. So after I check on them, I see where they're at, then I take the top off for a little while. And I let them bake through for another 35 minutes. Okay, so look, I let my turkey wings bake for about 30 minutes first. This is the first 30 minutes. So I'm gonna turn them over so the other side, the top side, can get a little juice too, you know what I'm saying? So that's the first thing you wanna do. You wanna make sure everything is incorporated. You wanna make sure both sides get a little love, you know? All right, so I'm gonna turn them over and I'm gonna let them bake for another 30 minutes, all right? Okay, so after an hour and 15 minutes of rotating your turkey wings in the oven, making sure each side gets a little love from the seasoning and gravy, they're done. As you can see, it depends. The key to thicker gravy is flour, of course. So if you want your gravy a little thicker, You want to take some of that oil off the top, you can. I'm a fat boy. I like a lot of gravy. The oil don't even faze me. So the key though, you want to make sure your turkey wings are done. So make sure they cook thoroughly. See how it's kind of like falling apart already. All right. So you want to make sure your turkey wings are done, and these are done. These are done. So